enjoying my beautiful family. I have 3 beautiful children that I know one day they would ask me, because my first friend's already asking me, Mommy, what happened to your hand? And I don't think there's a way I'll put it to him that he would understand, because he's just 3 years plus, and with time, when he gets to that stage, I would explain better and probably show him pictures and videos to back up everything. Before I became an amputee, I had a normal life. I had my 2 hands, but due to a congenital malformation, I was born with it, but I think my parents didn't take note of it. And what it does is, you have arteries and you have your veins. So I think my arteries were not much, so they were basically doing the job of my veins and my arteries. So I have like one particular thick vein doing the job of a lot of veins. So as I grew older, got to a stage that particular vein can no longer accommodate the amount of blood that flows through my body. So it looks like a burst pipe. What the malformation actually does is it makes me bleed, and I had like ulcerated wounds on top of my palm. After we've done basically everything, we've done skin grafting, we've done trying to correct the malformation. A lot of friends anyway stopped associating with me because they are scared, and I'm not even judging them. 2 of my fingers removed 2017 with the hope that after removing those 2 fingers I would be fine. But after the fingers were removed, it became really worse, and that was when the thought of leaving Nigeria to India came in. I spent 3 months in India. My parents couldn't make it with me, so doing about 3 surgeries without anybody. So when I came back with the thought of, oh, I'm now okay, the whole thing started from the scratch. Like, the bleeding became ×2, the hand gangrened. I knew within myself that there was no point because we've done everything. I just became a specimen. I felt like a lab test, because they were cutting me, opening my arm. I've removed flesh from my stomach. I've done everything, and still yet no result. I just told myself that I was going to go for an amputation. When I told my parents, they were sad. My dad was really crying. I think that was the first time I saw my dad cried. I was already in a relationship with my husband, but you know, anything can happen. It's a relationship, and he can tell you he's no longer interested, even though before then he had already proposed. But family, anybody can still discourage.
There was a talk like that, like most people, negative, what is wrong with this guy? And how soon as you want to marry an amputee. But I just ignored. I was not listening to anyone. He
was very supportive. He said he wanted to tell me at first, but he didn't know how I was going to take it. I had my amputation 2019, and I had my first child that same 2019. I got married 2019, had my first child 2019. So the whole new phase started 2019 for me. The breakthrough was exactly at 2019. I had to start learning with my left hand, and you know, I had to start doing things on my own, taking care of my child, and I thank God it has been wonderful. The new life, the new phase has not been easy. And also, I'm a content creator. At first, I didn't even imagine myself being a content creator. The idea was just to, you know, come out, be happy. People really loved what I was doing, so it gave me the push to continue doing what I'm doing. And right now, yes, I'm now a celebrity. Because it's always funny when I go out and people are like, hey, mommy mix. It's really nice. My whole idea is just to let you all know that there's basically life at the end of everything you're going through. Those points in my life, I felt like giving up. I was suicidal at a time, but I thank God. There was one time I almost drank rat poison. I had someone I was supposed to get married to there, and he told me, point blank, I don't see myself married to an amputated person.
There was a challenge, a big challenge, but we understand ourselves, and I was patient.
So you know
I love, I love you. I never listen to any side talk, and she's a wonderful wife, and I didn't regret marrying to her. So
every challenge, there is a blessing. Had it been I didn't wait until now, I don't think I'll be enjoying what I'm enjoying now. What am I enjoying now? I'm enjoying my beautiful family. I have 3 beautiful children that I know one day they would ask me, because my first son is already asking me, Mommy, what happened to your hand? And I don't think there's a way I'll put it to him that he would understand, because he's just 3 years plus, and with time, when he gets to that stage, I would explain better and probably show him pictures and videos to back up everything.